Good soggy morning. It is Thursday, May the 22nd, and this is day 89. And I am prepared for all the rain today. There is a nor'easter that's come in, and it should be hitting me probably in the next 2 hours. It's been drizzling a little bit. I'm just prepared for it because I'm not stopping on trail to change. So, game plan today, I'm gonna make it to the shelter before Mount Greylock on the south side. I forget the name of it. It's about 13 miles from where I picked up today off Gulf Road outside of Dalton. And if I'm feeling good and if weather report looks okay, then I'll push up and over Greylock to the shelter on the other side, which is about 19 and a half miles total. If weather report looks nasty, I think I might just set up camp in the 13-mile shelter. So we'll see how it's looking. And man, I hope I can make it the 19 and a half, but if I can't, I can't. And I'll just pull up short and enjoy a little bit more downtime off my feet. So that's the game plan, and I'll see you up trail. It's right around 11 a.m. and I just made it up to the Cheshire cobble overlooking, I'm gonna have to figure out what lake that is. Maybe it's Cheshire Lake, but I'm heading down into the town of Cheshire now. Just coming down to Furnace Hill Road before I walk through the town of Cheshire. Well, after leaving Cheshire, you've got a pretty nice climb. Looks like I'm gonna be gaining about 2,200 feet elevation in 4.5 miles. So we're gonna buckle up. Let's get it. Just now crossing, I think it's Outlook Avenue. It's right after noon, and I'm I'm still climbing. Still climbing. I'm about 0.1 miles away from the Mark Nopal shelter. And I'm gonna take a little break there. That'll put me at about 13 miles on the day and give me next 6 miles. I can see Mount Greylock in the distance, but I can't show you because it's obstructed by those trees in the foreground. So just gonna keep climbing and take my break. Well, I was going to take a break at the Mark Nopal shelter. I went down to it and I heard snoring, and that's one of the shelters that has a loft, and you couldn't see the loft from the front of the shelter. But whoever was sleeping in there did not have a hiking backpack. And so it didn't take a genius to figure out that maybe this isn't a spot for me to take a break. So I continued onward to let whoever's sleeping continue to sleep. It's about 1:30 p.m. right now, and I'm gonna make a push over Mount Greylock. So that's my game plan. I'm less than a mile from the summit of Mount Greylock. It is right around 3 o'clock, so I feel like I've made pretty good time today. It's just started raining a little bit more, and I can almost guarantee you I'm gonna have no view at the top. So I actually summited Greylock last year when I was out with Colleen, and there was a soccer game going on, so I summited it on a clear day. So I think I might include that picture in comparison to what I'm gonna see today. So just a heads up on that. All right, just got up here. It is gray, it's nasty, and it says they're not gonna open this until May 24th. But the views, I'll attach a photo of it. Obviously, nothing today, but I'll include a couple from the last time I was here. So, blotchy spots on the camera from the rain. All right, I'm going back in the woods. Well, I just got into I think this is the Thunderbolt shelter, and it says for emergency use only. So I sat in here and ate a snack, and I'm gonna head back out, but I'm 6.2 from Williamstown and they have a couple motels there. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get in tonight. I think the low is 35, and I've got a choice. So I made my choice. I'm going to Williamstown. So I'm gonna go down the mountain, and we'll check in here in a little bit. Well, I just wanted to show you this real quick. It is May the 22nd, and the real feel right now, 36 degrees. Well, I don't know if that's not even the real feel. The wind is whipping pretty good, and I'm a little wet already. So I think by getting inside tonight is probably the best move possible. So don't regret that one bit. Not much of a view here. I'm just under 3 miles from Williamstown and continuing to go down. All right, it's just after 6 o'clock, and I'm about half a mile from the road that leads you down Main Street. Maybe it is Main Street, to the Willows Motel where I'm staying. They offer a shuttle with that motel, so wherever I come out, they're gonna pick me up. So that'll save me probably another about a mile walk down Main Street in the rain. Pretty mucky day. It got cold up on Mount Greylock, and I know the real feel was below 36. So I was warming my hands up, and then it was nice to lose some elevation and gain some temp as well. I didn't even check to see what it is down here. Bear with me. It's 43 down here. So it's 36 up there, 43 down here. So that's how much elevation I lost. But overall, a pretty good day. And I'll get back after tomorrow. I think I'm gonna sleep in tomorrow. We'll see if I actually hold to that. But I'm gonna get a good breakfast before I get on the trail tomorrow. And I'll hit 1600 right off the bat. And then I'll be in Vermont tomorrow as well. So things to look forward to. This is Rabbit, and I'm hopping off.